Yeah, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be discussing on one of the frequently asked questions in computer networks, that is, what is subnetting, and I am going to discuss with the example. So let us see the definition. Subnetting divides a large IP network into smaller logical networks called subnets. Means a bigger network will be divided into smaller networks, where we call it as the subnetworks or subnets. So why we are doing this subnetting? So subnetting helps in increasing the performance of the overall network because it reduces the overall traffic and improves the speed, and efficiency can be increased because here IP addresses are effectively used because of these subnets. We will see shortly by example. And high security can be provided because of each network contains limited number of systems. And lastly, managing is also easy. Okay. So why subnetting is essential? Because imagine there is one small company where there are 500 computers, but without subnetting. Means there is a single network where there are 500 systems. So what is the problem we are there? So excessive broadcast traffic will be there because all systems are in a single network, thereby huge traffic will be there. Maintaining the systems itself is somewhat difficult because if something happens wrong, to identify to which system there is a problem, it's not so easy. And lastly, there is a security vulnerabilities will be more because a unauthorized person can easily use the system. He can enter because monitoring becomes somewhat tough. So the best solution is subnetting. So where we are dividing the entire network, that is 500 systems, into smaller subnetworks. Each network with specific number of systems. Thereby, easily you can monitor and you can control the overall system. Okay. So before going to an example, we should know some terminologies like what is an IP address, subnet mask, network ID, broadcast ID, and host ID. So all these terminologies uh, you can understand in my previous video on IP address classes. Okay, chapter. The link is available in the description box. Once you watch that video, then you will come to know what is an IP address, how the IP address has been divided into two blocks, that is host ID and network ID, and what are the types of IP classes we have, A, B, C, D, E, and what is CIDR concepts, that is classless inter-domain routing. So if you understand all these thoroughly, then easily you can understand these terminologies. Okay, I recommend you to watch that video first. Okay, let's take one small example to make you understand clearly what is subnetting. Let us take one Class C IP address, that is 192.168.1.0. By seeing this, okay, we can easily identify this address belongs to Class C. So the subnet mask for Class C is 255.255.255.0. So we already know that this 255 represents the network ID and 0 represents the host ID. So it is something like 255.255.255.0/24. This is what the subnet mask for Class C. This 24 represents the network ID and 0 represents the host ID. It means we can connect these many IP addresses, host IDs, means 8 bits, 2 power 8, which is nothing but 256 systems you can connect. Strictly speaking, it is -2. One for network ID, the other one is for broadcast ID. So, removing those two systems, you can connect up to 254 systems. So, what is the concept here? Instead of connecting all 254 systems in a single network, now you can go for subnetting. Then how to do subnetting? So this is how you can do. For example, just now I told now for Class C we have the IP address as subnet mask as 255.255.255.0. It is something like 8 bits are reserved for this, no? 11111111 dot 11111111 dot 11111111 and then 00000000. This is what slash 24. This is what the subnet mask. This block is all ones, this block is all ones, this block is all ones, and this is 8 zeros. So these 8 zeros you can connect for host ID. So now what I want to do, so imagine that I want to make 4 subnetworks. For 4, how many bits you need? 2 bits you need, means 2 power n, 2 power 2 is 4. So what I will do, 2 bits I will borrow from host ID and I will convert it into network ID. Then it becomes, then you can make 2 power n subnetworks. That's 2 power 2, which is 4 subnetworks. So what I'm trying to do here, so these are all same, dot all 8 ones, dot 8 ones, dot. Now these 8 zeros are there. Now I will make it as 1 1. 2 zeros I have converted into network ID and the remaining 6 zeros. Slash 26, because 2 extra I took. This is what the new subnet mask now. Okay. So this resembles that totally there are 26 bits are reserved for network ID and 8 bits are reserved for host ID. So what I can do now, instead of connecting all systems in a single network, now I can make 4 subnets. How? Something like this. Here it they have given, so for example, 1 1. This is what all 8 ones, 8 ones, 8 ones. Here you can see 1 1 I have converted zeros to ones and remaining 6 slash 26. This is what the new subnet mask, which I have written here. So now what happens? Now you see here, this is what the previous slide we have seen, IP address. So from this IP address, we can create 4 subnets. How? With the help of the CIDR concept. Now you see, this is 192.168.1 dot. There are 0, means totally there are 8 zeros. Now what I will do, I have converted 2 into 1s. No, these 2 bits are converted into 2 ones. What I will do now, 192.168.1.00 is first subnet and followed by host IDs. Similarly, second subnet will be now 192.168.1.01 followed by previous continuation. 01 is my second subnetwork, means 01 6 zeros, and then followed continuation from previous subnetworks IDs. Third network will be 192.168.1.00 over 01 over. Now I will go for 10 followed by 6 zeros. So this is what next new subnet ID. Using that subnet ID, you can create connect few more systems. And lastly, 192.168.1.1160. This is next subnet ID. So total I have created 4 subnet IDs. Hope so understood now. Here you can see 192.168.1.00, all 6 zeros. Okay, this is my first subnet ID. Okay, next 192.168.1 dot, instead of 00 I will go for now 01 6 zeros. This is my second subnet ID. Next 192.168.1.10 and followed by 6 zeros. This is my third subnet ID. And lastly 192.168.1.1100 6 zeros. This is my fourth subnet ID. So first subnet ID you can connect few systems. Second subnet ID you can connect few systems. Third subnet ID you can connect with few systems, and the fourth network. So total I have created 4 networks with 4 subnet IDs. So in this way, you can just borrow a few bits from host ID to network ID, and you can connect the number of subnetworks. So if you borrow 2 bits, you can connect up to 2 power n subnetworks. 2 power 2 is 4 subnets. If you want to connect more subnets, then borrow 1 more bit. It becomes 3 bits. Then 2 power 3, you can connect up to 8 subnetworks. So in this way, it is helpful to what you call that create smaller networks from a whole network. So here is one small resulting subnetwork. As I told now, 192.168.1.0 is the subnetwork ID. All zeros will be there. This is what this first value here I have written now. The first network ID is this one. This one. The second network ID is this one. 01. This one. And 10 is this one. And 11 is this one. For all four subnets IDs, we are using some IP addresses. And finally, network ID and the broadcast ID will be removed. So here you can connect up to 64, but two systems will be removed. One will be the network ID, the other one is the broadcast ID. So 65 to 126 we can connect to the next network, 129 to 190 for the third subnetwork, and 193 to 254 for the fourth subnet. Instead of connecting all 256 systems in a single network, now I made into four subnetworks. Okay. Hope so you understood the video. The more information about this subnetworks, AIDR, all those you can watch my previous videos. The links are available in the description box. And also I have uploaded a few courses in Udemy platform. That is the NS3 Network Simulator 3 for research and education, and also one more course by name Cisco Packet Tracer. So for these courses, there are more than 600 students are enrolled from more than 67 countries. So and enhanced their networking skills. Even you can enroll and you can enhance your skills. Okay. Hope so enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and subscribe my YouTube channel for more videos. Bye.